Right, listen, this is just a reply to you, Dougie. Yeah? It's the only video, like you said on yours, that I'm going to do on this issue. Yeah? So let's take it back to 3D Fight Club. I pulled away from 3D Fight Club after the first show. You know, I had too much going on. Way too much going on. So I pulled away from it. Then obviously the second show, you know, I was around it. I'd done a press conference. And then we sat down in the pub, me and you. He said, "Cuz, I'm going to bring you back in at 3D Fight Club." And I told the team I'm going to bring you back in. The team didn't like it. So I thought, no problem. It's not a problem for me. You know, you wanted to bring me back in and we could have built it. Worked with you and built it and so forth. I was still around it, putting myself around it, working on the shows and everything else with you on the show after that. And then obviously I said, right, I want to do the Contender. A year later. So me and you were talking about the Contender, you was in it with me, it was me and you. Do you know what I mean? We had things arranged. I said, look, all I need you to do is just do X, Y and Z. I come out and I done a video, and on the video I said it's my show on the video. But that was more of a figure of speech. Then I phoned you, didn't answer the phone, and you done your video and eliminated yourself from it. You know, and to be honest, I was kind of burnt because, you know, we were like brothers. Me and you were like brothers at one point, you know, we was close. You know, we was back to back. And then, for some reason, I just stayed in my own lane. I've not bothered no one. I've just cracked on and done what I'm doing. Stayed in my own lane, you know, I've not got involved in anything. And then I was late there Saturday night, it was, how early hours it was. I woke up, my phone had gone off at the side of me. I was on the couch and the phone's gone off. It was early in the morning anyway. And I looked on the phone and it was your call out to Deco. What you got your editor do, the guy that does your channel. And I was watching the video and I thought, go on, I'm going to see these two get it on here. And then for some reason you said, I ain't Dean Lynch Ward, no pay-per-view, no this and all that, and try to disrespect me. And I thought, wow, you know, I've stayed in my own lane, and you know, regardless of whether I stay in my own lane or not, I still had your back. Do you know what I mean? And regardless of what's going on, I won't let no one disrespect you in front of me because we're family. Well, but that goes out the window. So anyway, what's happened then since that, I've then thought, nah, Deca's my fight, you know what I mean? Now, on my video, what I'd done, I made it clear on the video that you will come out and fight. You know, I did make it clear on that. And then obviously people are commenting, and whatever the comment was, all I've put is, I'll always show. I'm not having it a dig at you, as if you wouldn't show, but I'm entitled to put whatever comment I want to put on my video, on my YouTube video that goes on my channel. Now, I made it clear on my video, Dougie, yeah? I made it clear that you'll come out, 100%. You'd always come out. I made that clear as a fact. Whatever issues you had with Deca prior to that, I wasn't really watching it, to be fair. You know, like I said, I've stayed in my own lane, I've kept my head down and I'm just focusing on what I'm doing, building my platform like you're building yours. Do you know what I mean? Then obviously it's come to you've done a video now today, and then on the video, I only watched half of it. And then on the video you're going on about a few things about the guy that makes my clothing for me for the BKB Contenders, your link. Well, I'm not being funny, Dougie, the guy's a businessman. He makes clothes for 3D Fight Club, or did do, or still does. He makes clothes for fighters, other promotions, but it's an issue because he's making mine. You know, I don't see why it should be an issue. I stayed in my own lane, I've just gone off doing my own thing. You're doing a fight promotion platform. I'm doing like a TV reality show, Contender series. That's what I was working on. It was a total different platform. Do you know what I mean? Because two platforms, me doing the same thing in Manchester, it would never have worked. Do you know what I mean? Would have been at loggerheads, so I went my own way doing that. And then obviously you've come out. And I'm going to make one thing clear to you now, Dougie. When you see me, you're doing nothing. That's a fact. Yeah? Now, I've just said to you, I spoke to you on the phone before, you're screaming or going on down the phone. Yeah? We've had a few cross words on the phone, right? And I've said to young man on the phone, if I've got to come out and fight you, I'll fight you. I fear no man. No man. And I don't fear you. I don't fear nobody, Dougie. And you know that. So you can everyone get on the phone and go, ah, it don't mean shit until we see each other. Now, you've said tomorrow, see me at this time, and you're messaging cousins of ours and show, listen, look. If me and you do fight, if you're challenging me, it'll be on my fucking terms. That's for one. Yeah? Now, realistically, Dougie, look. And this isn't through fear, you know, Dougie. Let me tell you something, because Dean Lynch Ward, I fear nobody. And this is the last video I'm going to do, and I'm not going to reply. You can do 10 videos. This is my last video to you. Yes, you are no man born from his mother, will ever put the bounce on me. And no one will ever put the bounce on me in a city where I've grown up. That's a fact. Yeah. So at the end of the day, look, I said to Martin before on the phone, if I have to come out and fight you, Dougie, I will. I will, that's a fact. But I don't want to fight you, Dougie. And that's not through fear, that's because my family was tight. You know what I mean? It's a case of you stay in your lane, do what you're doing, I stay in my lane, do what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying, Dougie? But don't go on the internet and put the bounce on me, because I've never put the bounce on you, I've never disrespected you, fella. I don't need to. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But don't think you're going to go on the internet and put the bounce on me and throw it on my toes as if I'm a donut, because that isn't the fucking case, fella. You know me more than most people. Remember, you're from my city. Yeah, you're from where you're from in the city, and I'm from where I'm from in the city. You do what you do, I do what I do. That's a fact, Dougie. Now, I had your back 100%. 1,000,000% I had your back, yeah? So, you had my back as well. We had each other's back in different ways. But then, your issue with Decker. Now, this has only come since I've asked Decker for the rematch, Dougie. Decker was my fight. I've only come out and asked him for the rematch because if he's going to accept a fight with you, I wanted to fight him, Dougie. That's all it was. Now, if it's the fact that I've asked for the rematch with Decker is the issue, then come out and say that then, because I don't know what the issue is. If me having the rematch with with Decker is a problem, then I'll tell you what then, Dougie. Why don't you arrange a proper fight date with Decker and you fight him in October or September when I've arranged to fight him, and I'll fight Decker after you, because he wants 4 fights this year and I want the rematch with Decker Hegger. But if that's what's caused this issue, is a comment under the video because I said I'll turn up. I wasn't having a dig at you, I was just making it clear I will turn up. You done the video having a dig at me, I'm not Dean Lynch Ward. For what reason, I don't know, because I've not spoke to you. I stayed in my own lane. Now, if that's what the problem is, then you go and fight Decker, arrange a date with him, and then I'll fight Decker after you. It's not a problem. But as it stands, Dougie, look, if you see each other, which we will see each other, because our city it's bigger, it's a big place and a small place. You know, I'm making it clear now. I ain't scared of nobody, and I think you know that, fella. Yeah. Listen, look. If that's what it is, when we see each other, we'll chop off and we'll throw down. If that's how you really want it to go, because you know what? At some point we're gonna bump into each other. Yeah. If that's how you want it to go. Now I'm gonna make it clear. I do not want to fight you, Dougie, and that is not through being scared of you. It's because you're my own. Do you understand me? But let me tell you one thing now. I fear no man. And if you do see me and you want to throw down, not a fucking problem. There you go. There's your reply. You're going to get no more back and forth on this phone off me, off YouTube at all. I'm going to keep myself positive and do what I'm doing. But if you want to have it when you see me, then we'll have it. Yeah. My videos to you are done, and the way that you've gone about it as well, yeah, he's done. At the end of the day, I tell you before when I was on the phone to you, I was burnt the way you carried with it's gone between us because we was boys. But do you understand what I mean? If that's how you want to carry on, then have it your way. Your way is see each other when it's on. Not a problem. I'm easy. Let me tell you one thing: the only man I fear on this fucking planet is God. And sometimes I question whether he exists for the things I've been through in my life. And you think, what, I'm going to be scared of you? I fear no fucking man. Yeah, there you go. No replies off me, no phone calls off me. You're going to get fuck all off me. You want it, when we see each other, we'll have it. Leave my name out your fucking mouth. Leave my name off your channel. You do what you're doing, stay in your lane. Let me stay in my lane, do what I'm doing. But at the same time, don't think I'm a fool, Dougie, because you know me more than anybody. And that's one thing you know I'm not. Alright, listen, enjoy your night. Calm down, go home, have a cup of coffee and relax. We see each other, Let me be me and you do you. Yeah, and if there's an issue with the fight, then you arrange a fight date with Decker and I'll keep my mouth shut and then I'll fight Decker after you if that's what the problem is. Alright, God bless, take care. Dean Lynch Ward.